Hello everyone, welcome back to Jaja's Kitchen. Today, at the request of one of my uncles, and I won't put him on blast, no, I'll jokes aside, he asked me to do some Parmesan garlic wings. He says those are his favorites, so we're going to go ahead and do some of those for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with seasoning our wings. We'll place these into a mixing bowl here. I'm going to season these with some of my chicken wing seasoning. I'll leave a description of this in the description box. And I like some heat with mine, so we're going to put some cayenne in there. Not necessary. If you don't like it hot, then don't add the cayenne. We'll get this nice little mix. A little more seasoning. A little more cayenne. And I went ahead and preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So next step in the process here, place the medium baking pan here with some parchment paper here, and we're just going to spread this down. This is going to keep our wings from sticking. If you have a non-stick, that works fine too. Okay, so those are ready to go in the oven, and I will put those in for about 20 minutes, and we'll go ahead and flip them afterwards and put them back in for about another 20. Okay, so while the wings are baking / blanching in the oven, we're going to go ahead and start making our parm sauce. So on high heat for the moment, we're going to stick a whole stick of butter in there. And we're going to let that go ahead and melt down. While that's melting, I'm going to throw a little cracked black pepper in there for flavor. Okay, once that's melted, we're going to go ahead and add 4 cloves of medium chopped garlic. And we're just going to let that brown for about a minute or so. We want to extract some of those oils and stuff out of there, but after that's done, we're going to take this off the heat. This is going to be about a 2-step process, so that we don't wind up scorching our parm we're going to put in here. You don't want to burn your garlic either though, so. Alright, that's beginning to brown a little bit. We're going to go ahead and throw about 4 ounces of parsley in there, stir, and take it off the heat. We're just going to transfer this to a mixing bowl, and we'll let that hang out, let it cool down. We won't let it get down to about room temperature, because once we fry our wings up, it'll be enough to get it all together and bring it back up. So let that hang out. Checking the wings here shortly. We'll be right back. Okay, that's come down to about close to room temperature, and we're going to go ahead and start adding our parm in. You don't want to do this while it's still in the pan, because otherwise you're going to wind up scorching your cheese, and that's not what you want. So you may say, well, how much? That's a good question. Now we're going to put some of the sauce here, and then we'll go ahead and sprinkle some more on top of the wings when they're done. But I'm going to go ahead and probably start with about 2 ounces of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And we'll give this a stir. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I'll add a little more. Alright, that's looking good. Now, if you so choose, I happen to like mine spicy. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to throw some crushed red in. And this way it'll get a chance to take in some of that heat while this finishes setting up. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, it's time to flip these over. Spread this side real quick so they don't dry out. And now you see where the parchment paper comes into place along with the spray. No stick. But like I mentioned earlier, if you have a non-stick, that works just as well. One more little spray again, and these will go back in for another 20 minutes. Okay, we just pull these out the oven. I'm gonna get this quick temp, at least 165. What we're looking for. That's at 170, 175. Alright, we're good. So we're going to go ahead and let these rest for a moment. And I've got some cooking oil heated up, and we'll go ahead and fry these up and get them tossed in our garlic Parmesan sauce here in just a few minutes. Okay, we have our oil at 350. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping these in. We're going to let these go about 5 to 7 minutes, get them nice and crispy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take the heat off. And we'll go ahead and start removing these. I'm going to place these into an adjacent pan, and I'll tell you how to sauce these up here momentarily. And that's what they look like at the fryer. And let's go ahead and get these things sauced up. As you can see, that's set up a little bit, but that's okay because we're putting hot wings in there. And we're going to go ahead and stir this all up. So no worries. Now would you look at that? Let's go ahead and get these plated up. One more parm on top for good measure. Alright folks, here we go. Moment of truth. Try it flat. Well, those are pretty mighty. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, folks.